$158.15. September down 82 at $161. July lean hogs up $1.47 at $112.47. August up $2.50 at $104.07. I'm Dwayne Murley.
Divine Intervention is online at yourfortdodge.com, on Twitter at jmike1400.
That's right. Pastor Hill is on vacation this week, so we're not going to talk faith much. You'll have to wait for Joe Coleman in the 4 o'clock hour. Joe Coleman, of course, is a Catholic deacon. And we are broadcasting live from the Blue Ribbon Pelham Waters studio. Blue Ribbon Pelham Waters at 612 South 32nd Street here in Fort Dodge. You may contact Blue Ribbon Pelham Waters by calling 576-6481. No, I'm not out at Blue Ribbon Pelham Waters. I'm here in the studio at 2nd Avenue North and 10th Street. And I'm on the air with the erotic Mike Ewing. Mike, how are you?
So you're broadcasting from Pelham's Water then?
I'm not, no, but they are gracious enough to sponsor the program so far. So far. Mike is with MTE Commodities in beautiful downtown Farmville, and he is a long-time radio personality. How long have you been on the radio, Mike?
Let's see. I was 5 years old.
5 years old?
No, it's 6. I think I was 6 years old, I think, when I bought a radio. So, and I sat on it.
That'll do it.
So I was on the radio about 6 years old.
I got you, man.
Yeah.
You know, we got to start the program with jokes like we used to many years ago. I mean,
Really?
You were a Three Stooges fan, and you'd always tell some little joke, or I would, and then we go knock knock knock. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Well, I have one for you.
Okay.
Did you hear about the circus performer that passed away?
I did not.
Well, he was not a joke.
It happens when you get a little older. Anyway, hey, don't worry about it. It'll come back to you.
Yeah.
I
don't know. He was a contortionist. He died in his own arms.
Now you got it. Knock 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 knock. You know that. You know, yeah, you're a little older than I am. Actually, maybe a year or two. I don't know.
Oh,
But,
probably more than that.
okay, 10. So you're 80 years old.
Close.
But I got in my car over the 4th of July weekend to go down to Amigos, have a pizza, sit on the deck, take life easy. And I forgot where Amigos was.
Oh. Well, I was busy on the 4th of July weekend. We rode, our Legion Riders group rode in a parade in Williams.
Oh, you did?
Then we rode the parade gallery on Monday, and then we went to Rock City Tuesday evening to ride in the Calhoun County Expo parade.
That's a veterans group, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Mark down at Amigos had the ride for the Tatas, too, I think, over there. Was it last weekend or the weekend before?
No, but that was Saturday. Yep.
Saturday. Did you ride in it or not?
No. Weather kept me away.
The weather has been kind of funny. How's that affecting crops, by the way?
Well, it's mixed. You know, we have plenty of areas that recently have gotten some good rains. We had some good rains I only had like an inch and a half of my east home over the weekend, but that helped. But you know, southwest and east are doing pretty good as far as crop conditions are concerned. You have Iowa still quite a bit. Iowa is still in some sort of drought stage, and then you got Dakotas are terrible as far as not any rain at all, and parts of Minnesota. So they had a report out today. They had their monthly crop production supply and demand report, and they kept the index stocks unchanged on the beans, and they raised them on the corn. Market reacted to it, but we did close higher because now the news is out. Talk that Canada may lose 5 to 7 million metric tons of their canola crop. So that's of course bullish to corn and soybeans here because it's not substitute something for it.
How's the marijuana crop in Colorado? I'm a little concerned.
Doing pretty well.
All right.
Yeah, I guess they're really burning it up there.
You got me again there.
But of course, there's a lot of they have fires out there now, aren't they?
Well, they're having fires in Oregon and Washington State where it's so terribly hot, and in California. California is always on fire, you know.
Yeah, true.
And I think it's because they smoke too much weed, personally. But
well, everybody has their opinion.
Everybody has, but mine's an informed opinion.
Oh, I see.
Yes,
okay.
Informed.
So you're okay on Facebook because you don't check the ad, right?
I check the data. Yeah.
Oh.
I may have told you before. I've told the listening audience. I've been out to Spokane to visit a high school friend of mine a couple times in the last 2 years, and there's they look like little convenience shops, but they're pot stores everywhere in Spokane.
Yeah.
You just go in and there's all kinds of weed for sale. And I used to think to myself, Christ, you used to, when I was a kid and barely, and sneaking a joint just to see what it would do to me. You could have gone to prison for life for that, and now they're selling it in Washington, D.C., or state of Washington, and probably a couple other places. I don't know. I wonder, seriously, if marijuana will be a decent cash crop. I mean, if we could even grow it here in Iowa or the Midwest, or what the deal is.
Well,
do you have any information on that, Mike?
In years past, farmers have talked about that when corn and bean price spread the tank, they said it might be more profitable to grow something else.
More profitable to grow corn in this case.
No, I was talking about years ago when prices were low on corn and beans.
Oh.
and the farmers thought maybe they should look to plant something else.
Well, if they had the option, that would be a good thing.
Yeah.
That would be a good thing. I don't know what the. I'm kind of way out of that scene anymore. I don't know if there's a big demand for weed in the state of Iowa. Anyway, I suppose in certain circles, like in Farnhamville, there's there's a lot of potheads over there. But I faded away from that whole thing. I got out of it altogether. So, how many dancing places do you have over there in Farnhamville?
Dancing places?
Yeah, dancer places like the Top Hat or
Oh, no, none.
Hungry
none.
Eye.
No.
Don't have any?
No.
Well, maybe we should start one.
Okay.
Probably wouldn't cost much to get one of those
sure.
old buildings and dress it up.
I'm sure the town council will more than be glad to hear that.
No, they tried that up in Corwith. You know where Corwith is? It's up northeast of here. It's a town about the size of Farnhamville, maybe not even that big.
Okay.
But they had a dancer place up there, and somehow they were going to have the girls be nude, completely nude.
Uh-huh.
And the city council in that little town went completely insane. It was only open for a short time, but I guess they had people come there while they were open. But no, it didn't last long. I don't, he didn't. What was it? Oh, he didn't need a liquor permit or something.
We didn't. Oh, it was a juice bar.
Juice bar, yeah, that was it.
Okay.
Yeah, juice
All right.
bar. This has been a few years ago, and I may have the story wrong, but it was in Corwith, and they had a dancer bar up there, and yeah, the townsfolk, elders anyway, and you and I got to be elders, wouldn't we? I mean, if we were on the council, wouldn't we say, yeah, go ahead and do it, man? I don't care. I got grandchildren. You know what I'm talking about? Just hit it, boys. Have a good time. They went crazy over in Duncombe a few years ago when they had that juice bar over there, too. I think the building burned down and nobody knew who did it.
Yep.
Oh, well, anyway. So Mike Ewing is of MTE Commodities. Please give your contact information, Mike.
It's 515-544-3353.
You don't have a website or an email address?
No.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So are the markets closed yet or not? They close at 2:30?
Yeah, they close. Yeah. They close at 1:15. No, they'll reopen tonight at 7.
Say that again, please.
They close at 1:15 during the day.
Okay.
Then they'll reopen tonight at 7 p.m.
Okay.
Then they'll trade till 7:45 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Well, I don't think they have the marijuana futures on there. So
No.
let's move on to corn and soybean.
Well, I don't know if that they might have. I don't know if I have to look to see if they trade cannabis. Maybe I don't know.
They might. On the West Coast, maybe they might. I don't know, but they don't here. So we should We should find out the price of corn, beans, fat cattle, all that stuff, if you have it available.
Yes. Which one would you like first?
I would like the price of corn as it is today.
Okay, I'm talking futures.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we closed up 15 3/4 on September corn and up 16 on December. December closed at 533.
Wow.
Yes. Now it's nearby July, which is in delivery right now.
Right.
39.5 cents.
Oh.
It goes off the board Wednesday at noon.
Well, what's driving that?
Well, it's just the demand side of it, plus the fact, when they came out with this news about Canada losing that 5 to 7 million metric tons of canola, that's helped the markets up today. Plus, last week we were down real hard. We went down 40 cents limit one day.
Yeah.
Last week, and so we've kind of come back since then.
Now, what did Canada lose up there? I must not be
They're
hearing.
canola.
Canola. I thought you said granola.
Canloa.
I got you.
Canola.
I got you. I'm getting old, Mike.
And that's used for a lot of stuff that corn and beans are used for.
Okay. So Canada.
They've had terrible dry up there in Canada.
Well, we don't care about Canadians. I don't think they care about us. I'll tell you. I was watching the bad weather down in Florida the other day, and I thought we were going to get some big storms up here, but we really didn't.
Nope, went east.
What's that?
It went east.
East, okay.
Yeah, went up the coast.
Well, what's it going up there for, Mike?
Well, that's the way I wanted to go. I mean, I don't have control over it, and I wouldn't want it to come this way anyway.
What's the price of?
Don't need the rain. We just don't need the storms with it. That's what I'm talking about.
All right. What's soybeans looking like?
Storms, I guess, down in the Ogden Boone area over the weekend. They had some pretty big hail down there.
Hail?
Yeah.
Well, the corn and soybeans should be big enough by now to kind of withstand most of that.
No.
No?
Not this kind of hail, no. This was, they were showing, somewhere like softball size.
Oh, that's a big hail.
Yeah. They had it on the news over the weekend. There was people looking at their fields. Pretty well stripped both the corn and soybeans. They don't know if they'll come out of it or not. If they do, it won't, of course, yield much. But
I talk to guys every now and then that don't have insurance. It's just the way they do business, But most people probably do, I would think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. So what's soybeans doing?
Soybeans closed up, 25 cents in the August, and then November the crop was up 21 cents, closed 13.50 and a quarter.
Well, we're just getting fat around here, aren't we?
Well, I think we're going to get fatter. If the weather forecasts 6 to 10 to 14 days or 14-day forecasts are as predicted, and of course, the weather people are always right. It looks like we're going to turn back to warmer, drier weather.
I told you the story about when Des Moines still had a National Weather Service office. They don't anymore. They cut it during the Reagan years or something. But anyway, I was talking to the chief of the Weather Service. He got into weather in the Navy, and he had 25 years experience. I remember he was a really good guy. But he was saying, we have weather installations all around the country. And we have how many different satellites. And we're still only right about 30% of the time. Or something like that. I can't even remember.
Yeah.
I was amazed by his honesty, let me put it that way. But yeah, there was just a bunch of problems. So we have high beef prices in the meat counters in the grocery stores. I understand that has a lot to do with the price of gas, or fuel, I should say, diesel fuel, because when you have beef products, they have to travel an average of 800 miles from get to point A to point B. And that's thank you, Joe Biden, on that one.
Really?
Yeah, thank you, Joe. Really appreciate it. And we have plenty of pork, though. Greg Hoare has been smiling for a month.
Well, but the nearby supplies are a little down than in past years for pork.
Oh, really?
Plus the fact that another reason why the pork prices got a shot in the arm was last week's export sales were China was back buying U.S. pork products, which they haven't been doing for quite a while, and the trade's been concerned that they'll be slowing down quite a bit because they've rebuilt their hog herd over there from when they had that devastation from that African swine fever.
African swine fever, yeah.
But they were back buying. They were the number one buyer last week. And moved into second place for the most cumulative sales for 2021.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
Well, I guess we're still doing okay.
Yeah.
Overall, we're still doing pretty good.
So far.
All right. Mike Ewing of MTE Commodities in exotic Farnhamville has been our guest. He's pretty erotic himself. I should throw that in there. Anyway, your phone number again, Mike?
515-544-3353.
When did we say we were going to talk again? I'm old.
Wednesday.
Wednesday and Friday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good enough.
You told me.
Oh, well, that's what you gotta be careful with listening to me too carefully. I may forget. What's your name again? No, all right. Mike Ewing has been our guest. Thank you, Mike.
Have a good day.
All right, you too. This is AM 1400 KVFD, the voice of Fort Dodge.
With your KVFD Sports Update, I'm Rob Jones. Fort Dodge native Judd Gibb competed this past weekend in the PGA